Alright, what's up guys? So this is gonna be my second video. This is gonna be, if you read the title, Save the World, Stonewood defenses. So tomorrow I'm gonna do Plangerton defenses, but today I'm just gonna do some Stonewood defenses for people that are in Stonewood. So let's get straight into it. So this one is really simple. We have just a 2x2 and we have a sound wall. This is going to be at the end. We have wooden floor spikes so that it slows them down. We have wall darts on the walls, ceiling gas traps. You don't have to have wall darts or ceiling gas traps. It's just that the wooden floor spikes are needed. So we have a sound wall at the end again. And it's just really simple. We have half walls like this so that it just takes them longer, because they have to go around like this and then all the way around here, and then they have to go about until right here to turn, then all the way here and like this. So if we do it the other way around, it's just super easy for them to go in like that. So that's why I normally just use it, so it takes them the longest to get over here. So that's going to be the first one. Now I'm going to show you guys what to do over here. Alright guys, so this is on the other side. I just broke that because I already have these done. So this is the other side. We have basically the same build, just instead of that sound wall you can put wall darts again. So again, we have all the wall darts, ceiling gas traps, the floor spikes, and you can use again any wall darts, any wall traps, and ceiling traps you want, but I'm just using these. And right here, the husks are most likely going to go up here, so what I normally do, just put a wall like this, so that the husks can't go from here to right here. They will most likely go over here, and anyone that goes around, we can just stand like back here by the storm shield and kill them like this. So alright guys, so for Amplifier A, or whichever amplifier you do for this one, this is gonna be the one that's in front of the storm shield, directly in front of it. I normally just do a simple build like this, and then you put the floors right around, and you just make a little 1x1 around here so the lobbers and the flingers don't throw any husks. Well, just the lobbers. And you put anti-air traps here if you want, if you're having a problem with the lobbers, but I don't normally have a problem with them, so that's really up to you. Over here, the husks really aren't supposed to go over here, so you can kind of just spam build so that the husks don't go here. You don't really need to put traps. But you do put, so this is where you actually do put the traps, where most of them are gonna go. I just normally put 2 floor traps, wall darts, and then ceiling traps. You can have wall darts here. I'm pretty sure wall darts are the only trap that are gonna hit over here. So I don't normally put traps there, but you can if you want. And lastly for this, we have this part over here. So for the most part, most of them go over here if you don't have any traps here. That's why I kind of just spam this spot with traps, so none of the husks can get by here. And if any of them do get by, I mean, you could just like stay here and shoot any of them. So I just have normally 2 floor down there, 1 up here, wall darts all over the place right here, ceiling traps, more wall darts on the walls, and more ceiling traps. That's it for Amplifier A. Alright guys, so this is the second part for D. Some husks may go up here. You don't really need to put this second part, but if some husks are going past this, you can. And I just have ceiling traps, I have sound walls right here, and I have wall darts. So we have the broadsides on the side. The reason that you put these, like, that are right next to each other, is because when the broadsides hit the other wall, they'll ricochet backwards, and they'll do even more damage. So that's why you'll see in high levels people that do, like, 1x1 trap tunnels like this. They have broadsides on these, and maybe like a wall dynamo or a wall dart on this. And we're actually going to see an instance of that other than this. So this is the first part. And this is going to be the second part. This is where most of the husks are going to go by. So some of them might come up from here. And some of them... oh. Some of them might come from over here. So most of them are going to come from over here. But what you want to do, you want to have these half walls like this. And you want to put more half walls like this. The reason is because if you just have those blank, they might be able to walk like right here and avoid these wall launchers. So the reason we have the wall launchers, when they walk into this, some of them are going to walk into the wall launcher and then walk into, they're going to get hit into here. People that are good with traps, we call these timeout rooms. So it's basically where they just get hit into a room that has a ton of traps where they're basically going to die every time. You have the sound walls, so if they do survive and they go out here, they can't hit any walls or any floors or any ceilings or anything like that. They can't hit anything. The wooden floor spikes are just for, you know, to slow them down. The floor freeze traps are so these traps can go off a second time, and if they didn't die from the first time, they're definitely going to die from the second one. So you just rinse and repeat 3 times, get the floor, get the ceiling traps, and that's basically it for over here. That's basically it for D as well. Alright guys, so this is going to be Amplifier C. First we have the exact same one as D. We can just keep this. It'll protect both of those. And if they come up, they're most likely going to come up here. They're just going to die again. The broadsides, ceiling traps, sound walls, everything like that. And then we have the 2 trap tunnels over here. I'll show the easier one first. This is mainly for the lobbers that go around, because mostly lobbers that go around over here. We have basically just wooden floor spikes again to slow them down, broadsides so they ricochet, tire traps or any ceiling traps you want. And then I have wall darts right here because they have range and they can hit any husks that survive the broadsides. And then on this side we have the harder one. It's just a longer one, honestly. Wooden floor spikes to slow them down again. We have broadsides all over the place because this is a lot of walls that are looking at each other. So what you want, I did it the wrong way. I normally, whenever they come up here, I put a little timeout room at the very beginning. Oh, I'm lagging. You put the wall launcher and just put them in this little timeout room. They're most likely gonna die from this. You can put a floor freeze trap, but you don't have to. So if you want, you can. Any ceiling trap you want. This is just the normal design. And for all of these trap tunnels, you want to upgrade them to the fullest. It's just a waste of materials for me, so I'm not going to for this. But that is almost every amplifier. We have B left for me. It's B, and that's it. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last amplifier for Stonewood. This is for me, Amplifier B. So there's only going to be 1 trap tunnel. You can put more if you want, but it's not needed. So the only trap tunnel, it's going to be a pretty simple 2x3. You have just 1 opening right here. You can, if you want, you can put timeout rooms if you want to, but it's not necessary. I didn't really think about it until now. This is a pretty good layout for it. All you would really need to do, just put these extra ones and just put the walls. But again, you don't need to. So you put wooden floor spikes like you normally do. Wall darts right here just in case they try and either break right here or in case they try and walk over here, which I don't think they're going to, but definitely is possible. Ceiling traps, you really only need 6 ceiling traps, 6 broadsides or whatever wall trap you want, 6 floor traps, and then these, I mean, you don't even really need to put these traps here, but You can if you want. And if you want to save on materials, you can just make it a 1x3. And then you could just put broadsides right here instead of over there. And if you want, you could put anti-air traps above here. I would, because there's a lot of lobbers whenever they come here in the later defenses. So also put this wall here. I know it kind of looks useless, but they could go through here, so just put that wall there. And for the other side, you don't really need to put a trap tunnel, but if you were to, and if you want to, it's just a really simple build. It's basically the same as the other one. You could just put floor spikes. If you want, you could put timeout rooms, but you don't need to. You would put the wall launchers right here, any ceiling traps you want, a wall right here, floor freeze traps, broadsides, wall darts, or sound walls on these. It's your choice. And that's basically it. If you don't have the materials or the time, or you really just don't want to make a trap tunnel over here on this side, you can just shoot. You could just sit about, I'd say right about like here, so that you don't attract the husks to that side. You can just sit about right here to where you can shoot over on that side, and you can see if any husks are going by on this side as well. So there is only one amplifier where you want to build around it, that's A. For the rest, you could just leave them naked like that, and you just let your trap tunnels do all the work. So that's gonna be the video. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. Leave a like if it did. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing Plankerton, Storm Shield, defense, trap tunnels, and different, you know, defenses that you can do for your amplifiers and your storm shields. So again, leave a like and comment what you guys want to see or what you guys need help with. That's it.